Hello, guys. Hello, and welcome to the channel. We're playing some Life is Strange Reunion. In our last episode, we went and got almost blown up in the Abraxas house. Then we met up with Chloe. We tried to make some sense out of that. There was some good back and forth banter between Max and Chloe, but not exactly what I was hoping to get out of it, to be honest. This is working okay? Yes. Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping to get out of it. I was hoping that, they would at least hug each other. You know. Anyway, um, it has been a good game so far, a really good game. I'm really hoping to look forward to more interaction and how this is supposed to play out. Let's go.
Hard to
We're
think
back.
about anything besides Chloe at the moment.
So we saw this a little bit last time. This is just where the game picked up
But
from
if I
the
want her
last
to
save.
remain alive, I need to start finding answers
Autosave.
now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas?
Okay, so we have some messages. We're not really gonna do anything yet with these because they're gonna keep fucking coming in. Let's go to Safi. You'll see me soon enough, darling. Don't get stressed in pretty little head. Please stop. I can't handle more bad southern accent. Bad, I worked on that accent for weeks. It's extremely authentic. Moses, I don't want you sending me everything related to the fire. Okay, I transcribe and catalog it. I'll create a database of any evidence for us to review later. I will do. Saying the word database makes it sound substantial. A lot, in other words, substantial that way. Diamond, hey, Abraxas' house used to live there, right? There's some pretty sketchy stuff going on. I'm worried about Abraxas at the school, not to mention you. Please call me soon. She's MIA. Chloe, Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet, though, to be fair, I'm sure this staircase has an end to it. If I wasn't dead already, this walk would do it. Don't joke about that. Deal. Okay, I've climbed Mount Science. I'm heading in. Good luck. Send updates. I was wrong. There are more stairs. Is there more? No. Caledon alert. Security reminder, the Fremont Street section of Lakeport is currently closed to all university personnel. Well, that's great. And the journal, we're going to look at that at some point.
Someone to help me.
It's saying we got something from Moses, but we already did that. Yeah, we already did that. Meet with Vin, who's right over there. So we're not going to meet with Vin first. Vin,
When a slogan feels like a personal attack.
Time to look forward. What do you mean? Lord, I hate that saying.
Can I put my International Photography Award in here? Maybe we get Owen to take me seriously.
Mib?
Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning.
Here's that little area, remember, where we had to do, I think there's a little puzzle here.
Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising.
Learning through osmosis, and there's somebody. Oh, hey, Loretta.
Good morning.
Here we go.
Okay. Promise is a promise.
What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Question 1. What is your connection to the Abraxas Society?
I
Or
don't
have one.
have one. Some of my students are members, but I'm not.
Then why were you in their basement last night?
Worried about Abraxas. I think that's what I
Abraxas is
chose.
good at keeping secrets.
Oh wait, maybe I
I
didn't.
don't know if any
I
of
think
those
this is
secrets are
past the
dangerous,
part where I was
but I want to find out.
or OBS
Question
blew
2.
up on me.
Should students be concerned about an unchecked secret society running?
Loretta. My turn.
What the hell's going on
How
with
are
my camera?
you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
I respect that. You're bullshitting me.
I respect the need for closure and for answers.
I swear, Max, there's something weird about this. Abraxas is hiding something. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
Okay.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them.
Probably run to find search terms. Or we have to go talk to Vinha.
Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Gretchen, the pioneer of the Caledon Women Equality League, the Caledon Caller, and other initiatives that continue making Caledon a great place for students to this day. So, whoa. Rituals and relics in modern life.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Yeah. I see there's new options now, man.
I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy rooster reptile hybrid.
Basilisk, Abraxas, Cockatrice. The student is still sleeping. There's nothing here. History of the occult.
Vin adores Jack Parsons.
Vin.
I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
Well, we might want to go to talk to Vin and find out. I don't think we have anything new. Oh, Jack Parsons, Gretchen Kostov.
Look for Gretchen Kostov, the founder of the newspaper. There's gonna be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her, a few reviews of her films, and...
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
The League has already been seeing many changes. Founder had to fight an uphill battle. Oh, okay. Bonfire.
Can you try Bonfire?
It's pretty
A few
general.
Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire? Ugh.
They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
This brush with the police comes after society has been implicated in several high-profile pranks. Jack Parsons.
Try Jack Parsons. One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington, after only one semester in power. The president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning, 2 weeks before the end of her semester. Washington left behind a note saying she was leaving school and resigning from the presidency, but didn't offer any explanations. Being the president was hard. But it's not going off the grid hard. When I got to Caledon, I was a gawky theater kid with a crush on Jack Parsons. Praxis was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college. So that's really interesting. So no one knows where she went, huh? What have we learned?
So, what do we know?
Nothing.
Praxis has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do
Mayhem.
anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
No, mayhem, man.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
My wife's birthday, Sunday. Next Sunday. I'll be right back. What does that mean? Does that mean look around here? What?
Third week of September. That's this week.
Autumn equinox. I love how I sit down.
Try Maybon.
Oh, here we go. A masked Maybon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
This reporter won't name the group. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source who's eager to convince me that the Maybon isn't satanic, just celebrates the cycle of death and rebirth.
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere, talk to anyone. Max?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on.
Oh.
Think about this. I'll postpart one of my podcasts tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
Anonymous tip, just a feeling.
I'm telling you, I only have suspicions right now. If you're gonna blow this story wide open, you need solid proof.
That's what I'm saying. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy.
Because you are.
Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
She's going. Stop the Maybon
I could
party.
rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
Wow. All right, let's go talk to Vin He. We were supposed to do that. Anything in here?
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him. Vin's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days.
Director of administration. And there's only one person in administration. Okay. Everything's redacted.
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if he found out you were there? Why were you there?
Something's up with that house.
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help. The board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing.
No.
The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK.
Sick. That's funny.
I know he's a dick. But he's an ambitious leader. And he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
Loretta was in the house last night. Owen's recklessness could have gotten her killed.
Owen fast-tracked a planned demolition. Loretta was creeping around a condemned building in the middle of the night. Who's reckless here?
Okay, way to turn it around, Vin.
Understand. You were the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best.
Your best isn't good enough. How can
You
it
gonna
be
take
good
my word
enough
for
for two?
Or are you going to keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
Stop the Mabon party.
Vin, you have to cancel the Mabon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge.
Nice. Let's do it.
I should rewind and convince Vin to leave when Owen does.
What the fuck is that? That's a hedgehog. Okay. Something's up in that house. Skip. It's dangerous.
Loretta,
Skip. Stop the Babon party. Owen will want to hear this.
You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry. Still. Thank you.
I don't know if that's what they were
Vin,
getting
I need
at,
that
but
file
we'll
from
see.
the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you. Immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
Boom. Okay, so that's what we were missing. That's why we rewound time.
That should buy me enough time to search the office. Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of.
So if the demolition went off, and just say Max wasn't there and Loretta wasn't there, would that have stopped the fire? Or because she's still convinced somebody's going to light the place on fire. So if that's the case, then during the timeline, this actually happened before. I'm a little confused, or I completely missed it, it's probably the latter. Okay. Look around.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can.
Scientific Institute for Caledon. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this room somehow reminds me of What's-Her-Face's office in Resident Evil.
Owen could work anywhere he wanted, but he came back to Caledon. I thought that was sweet, before I met him.
Anything else here? No. Dimitrescu.
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
Yeah, great. Email. Subject, the fuck. Oh, and my guys are telling me that you threw them under the bus to Linkport PD. Listen, I've got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement, but who told them that the demolition has been approved? Who assured me to my face that the court documents are on their way? You get ready, fancy team of lawyers ready, asshole. Satan. Might as well be Stan King, New England Wrecking Kings. New England Wreck Kings. Okay.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
Okay, so this one is new Kali interface. The new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it to your desktop this morning. As I've said, some concerns about using your voice. Let me know if you have any feedback for the developer.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
From Yasmin. Last night, are you feeling all right? We discussed previous message after the call. With the board, I suggest you get your head on straight before then. I think the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly she doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying, or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She's clearly the real talent in the family. I'm getting calls from the demolition companies. Stan is furious with threatening to sue. What happened at the Abraxas house last night? Logos? Caledon University, okay.
Hi,
And this is
I'm
our...
Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
Well, AI, Callie, the secrets of Abraxas Society. Tell Max Caulfield she's a great...
The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostov. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
What is on Owen's schedule today?
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
And that's it. We already did this one.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie
We have to
Kagan,
wait for this to go through, I
location,
think, to
Central
go back.
Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
Okay.
Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged, but I didn't see anything wrong.
I didn't either. Except the part where they were trying to blow it up. Fire will not demolish the building located there, the Abraxas house, until it receives a signing order of demolition from Lakeport. Said order is contingent upon a visit from the structural engineer scheduled to take place. Referred hereafter as the engineer. Confirms the building is damaged beyond repair. Your demolition can be submitted to Lakeport Count. Oh, so there's some
Breaking into
cooking
his
going.
own files? That weird email to Yasmin? That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Sophie. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something.
That he's had a meeting with Reggie.
Oh no.
Get Vin away from the door.
Max, are you like in there?
How do I do that?
Owen just said you've been trying to break into his office? I told him he's crazy. But he insisted I check, so... President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Max? Is that you? Fuck it. I'm coming in. Told him he's crazy. But he insisted I check. Fuck it.
No, so that's not it.
But he insisted I check, so... I really hope no one is in there listening to me right now.
So,
I need a distraction.
use Owen's AI. Wait,
Fuck it.
I was trying to do that.
Fuck it.
Wait,
I'm coming in. Max?
Hi.
Callie. New prompt. Tell Vin to get a package from the mailroom.
Are you, like, in there? Owen just said you've been President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I just received a package. Please retrieve it from the mailroom.
Sir, it's the weekend. The mailroom is closed today.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Mailrooms are designed for a dissemination and distribution of letters and packages. The
Oh,
U.S.
no.
Postal Service was founded by Benjamin Franklin in 1775.
What the hell?
That's
Fuck
great.
it.
Okay.
Owen just said you've been trying to break into
Talk in the library?
his office? I told him he's crazy.
Vin, please meet me in the library. We need to discuss tech and corporate synergies.
Sure. I'll see you there.
Oh, that worked. Now we can get out of here, I guess.
You want to play cat and mouse, Sophie? Let's play.
Oh boy. Gray screen. Nice. Okay.
Sophie could be anywhere by now. But knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
Maybe.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas's future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey, I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole a negative space thing.
Why do I
This guy.
suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
Does it have to do with the Maybon party by any chance?
Maybon? What is that?
Reggie, I know the party was officially canceled. It would be a very bad idea to hold it anyway.
I always appreciate your advice, Max. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know.
Okay.
What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands
Oh,
anything
jeez.
these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
That was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad?
What about the
When
the
Sophie
dude
was
who was
impersonating Owen, she
bebopping
took
to
a
the
Caledon
left?
folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Sophie. I need to check out each one I find. The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
All right, guys, head to open the window. Some fresh air. It's only 50 here, but it's sunnier than hell. We just went on a walk around the block. You know, just to get out, get some fresh air. This custodian, man, he's just jamming. He be jamming. He be jamming, man. Okay. Wow. Okay. We have to identify Sophie through her folder. Okay, so let's do this logically. Okay, let's start out with this yellow thing. Okay.
Still no sign of Sophie. I have to keep looking.
Take a picture of that little guy. Wait. I don't get to keep it? Wait. Save?
I feel
Okay.
like someone placed this little guy very deliberately.
Okay, so we did that. Now let's look around this way. Students. We're looking for people with a
Of
folder.
course, everyone has the same folder. And only one of them is Sophie.
She's been jumping forever, man. Okay, so there's no one up here. So there's our starting point, the scaffolding. Let's go. No, we can't get in there yet. How about right here? Nothing there. Can we get in here yet? No. We actually can't get in there at all. It's all roped off.
Sophie
Okay,
was
so-
just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet. Unsurprisingly, Owen is being a Cairn Karen.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so he's got
Sophie
a
was
folder.
just
Oh, no.
shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
Got it.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't
Dick.
just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Rewind and regroup.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
Wait.
He's unflappable. If I want to look inside that folder, I'll need to go big.
Go big. Okay.
Do you mind? Well, unless you want to help.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. How far do I have to go here? Alright, so we need to find something else. Let's just hold on for a minute here. So we were over there at the scaffolding, so let's go.
Save the Abraxas house!
Speak to the-
Down with President Teller! Save
Okay.
the Abraxas house!
Nice. Want to distract Owen?
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house! Defend the students' right to self-government!
There we go.
Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Last night was unfortunate, entirely avoidable incident. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Caledon 2.0 shares architectural plans. Don't forget Tom's daughter's birthday is last week, or is next week. This week. Don't y'all. Okay. What else we got? That's it? Oh, now we know it's actually him.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Why do you hate the arts?
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
Exactly what a suit would say. Interesting choice.
You know, Stieglitz was one of the first people to champion photography as an art form.
He was, though I'm sure Stieglitz would be horrified at the state of postmodern art.
Well, Stieglitz has been dead nearly 100 years. I'd feel disappointed if he wasn't a little freaked out by my work.
Abraxas.
You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes, out there I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have
On the
nothing
other side of
against a new
town?
science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
Okay, plans for the future.
your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course
Yeah, I'm
not.
sure he hasn't.
The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
No. This guy.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Well, that was an interesting conversation. All right, anyway, let's go this way
Down with
and around.
President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Nothing over there. Oh, there's
Down
one.
with President Teller!
Sophie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me? Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Oh,
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
homework?
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Okay, see you.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have...
Wow.
Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Yeah, that's not the right way, man. I am a little bit opinionated now all of a sudden on all of the options that we have to rewind time on. Not only that, but that they're sort of leading me into doing that rather than in the first one, if I remember, I needed to do it myself. It wasn't like, hey, John, rewind that because you got the wrong answer. But I don't know.
Hey, Jeanette.
Maybe it did it a bit. Grad school?
I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
Not everyone goes to grad school. Sorry I didn't bring it up.
I'm sorry. I'm still new at teaching, and I'm not used to people caring about my opinion. But of course, I think you're good enough.
Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd
Sure.
love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
The first time I got a hold of the camera, I was overwhelmed with the desire to capture an image of my mother asleep on a hammock. To photograph someone is to ask another person. You can treat them as a piece of art, not as a commodity or consumer. Selfless. Okay.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether
Wow.
they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying.
You wouldn't do it when you met Chloe, but you'll do it here? Now you see the problem that I have with the way that whole interaction with Chloe went. Oh, hey, here's another one. Can I take a picture of him? Anything I can keep or not? Do I have to double expose it like the other one? Nope. You don't take a picture of that one. Okay, got it. Alright, nothing seems to be over here. Waterfall sculpture. There's a dude who fell asleep.
Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Professor Miha, or Maha, and Professor Shin.
Sophie knows all the English teachers.
Okay, great.
If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Are we sure we want to do this? What if
Raph.
my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch. Oh, Max.
What?
Can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
Okay.
They certainly seem distracted right now. Maybe I could sneak a peek?
No, I don't think
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
so. Mm-hmm.
Please tell me Sophie isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now. Sophie is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet she'd love a chance to mess with her mom.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
A grad school check-in. I'll leave you to it.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially, no. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Catching up
Complaining
with
about the
former
new
boss.
boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Bored?
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Really? You mean take it of one and not the other one?
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
While we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
So Safi gave her that. Okay, I'm caught up.
That was fun. Meet me at the turtle for part 2. XOXO. Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been
Recycle.
one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
We're going to the turtle. Gray.
It
Oh, wait.
started in December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, I guess you know, that I died. That my memories of what happened to us after high school didn't happen. At least, not to her. Basically, I shouldn't be here. By the way, you're doing pretty well with this whole talking to a dead girl thing.
Well, if you're friends with Max long enough, you get used to it. But I have many, many, many questions.
Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
Okay, let's take a look here. Just 1 second. How long this recording's been going? Yeah, we're right about there. We're right about there. I believe that we got the little save icon. So we're going to cut this one. Not a lot happened in this episode, but I understand there's a lot of dialogue to get through and a lot of things happening. So one thing that I'd like to go back to was the fact that every time we have to rewind, it tells us we do. Now, I don't know if that's entirely true. I haven't tried rewinding without it telling me. So I actually don't know. But I do know that no decisions have happened where it's been of consequence that I've had to rewind and it didn't tell me. If that makes any sense. Anyway, I remember that in the first one, I don't know if it's the second one or not, but for sure the first one, there were instances where it didn't tell me that I had to rewind. In fact, that little cloud with the ellipse never came up. In fact, I might be wrong about that. It might have come up and I just didn't notice. So I didn't know. This is why that game was so good. This is generally why first games in a series are so good. Because you don't really know what to do, how to react, what to think, how situations are going to go, how people are going to react, the characters in the game. So now that we know what Life is Strange is about, and the characters, Max, Chloe, Moses, even Loretta, any of those people, and even the people who aren't around anymore, like Amber or whatever, you know them because we have familiarity, because we have something in our mind, we've interacted with them in the game. So we have a certain expectation, right? We just do. And so when we were in the situation where Maxine met Chloe for the first time in this game, remember when she zooms in on her truck and she's like there and they're playing the music, which is a perfect scene. And then they get back and she goes to sleep, and in the morning she wakes up and they have another interaction where they don't ever hug each other. They say things like, that I never thought this would ever happen. This is the best day of my life, blah, blah, blah. They just don't express it that way. And I don't think that was. Here's the problem. I don't think that was the way Chloe was and Max was before in the first one. And I think they would have acted differently. Now, I'm not so mad about that as I am puzzled that they didn't do it. And then I'm also puzzled that certain choices that we had after, like we're doing the dialogue, the back and forth dialogue, they didn't seem to fit the what we chose in the first game, you know, to save the city and have her die. So our choices when we're in this heated conversation didn't reflect that. In fact, I wanted there to be other options that were clearly more useful than the ones they gave us. So I don't know if you can interpret anything from what I'm saying or if you guys have already tuned out, but there it is. And I'm going to continue to watch this and go through it with you guys. And with all that in the back of my mind, I love the game, man. And they could make another 10, 15 games about Chloe and Max together with some new thing happening. And I would eat it all up. I'd buy it and I'd play it ad nauseum. I just would. Because it's fantastic. In fact, if they did Bloom and Rage, like a DLC and then another one and another one and another game, I'd eat all that up too. I loved it. And Cabernet the same way. Cabernet is so good, man. If you haven't played Cabernet, you need to play Cabernet. A little on the short side, but it's really good. Please subscribe. See you soon.